Sunshine's Corner, being brought to you by Quint and Richie Studer. And welcome into the hottest spot in town. Good Friday morning to you. Well, my dear friends, we have made it through another long work week and we've gotten down to the end. And do I have a show for you today? Yes, I do. First of all, let me say thank you so very much for always tuning in Monday through Friday at 9 o'clock for the most information that you can find on the Gulf Coast that's going to be absolutely real for you. This is where you need to be. I always invite you in to be a part of the conversation, to be a part of the show. Because, you know, I strongly believe that when your thoughts and my thoughts come together, we can come together for a solution. And that way it's always better. But, you know, everything that's going on, we have been going through, with this election season and everything else that's going on. We got breast cancer month this month as well. I wanted to think of a way to put a smile on your face. And today I have accomplished that. When I say I've accomplished that, believe me, when you hear these voices, you are going to be so amazed. I've got a fantastic guest in with me today. And he is so young, but he's classical. He's R&B, he's gospel, he's all of that in one nutshell. And when I say that, I love to see our young people doing something with their gift that God has given them and taking it to the highest point that can be. And that's who I have with me today. Ethan, I tell you, and Nehemiah, this duo right here, I tell you guys, they are absolutely amazing. And when I say that, let me say to Haley, thanks, boo. But no, Nehemiah, you are absolutely grand. And everybody's going to understand why I'm giving him all of these accolades. Wait till you hear him. That voice that you have been blessed with, those fingers that you have been blessed with, and the combination where you two have put this together, I think is divinely done, because I believe when God has something for us, if we got the ear to listen, he'll tell us, and we just got to be obedient and follow. Amen. And tell us about you, I'm looking at you saying Nehemiah, but this is Ethan. Tell everybody about Ethan. Ethan has such a strong voice. Guys, you're not going to believe this. Don't touch that dial. Tell everybody this is where you need to be. Good morning, Ethan.
Good morning, Sunshine. I am so grateful to be here. Thank you for having me. I was born and raised in the Pensacola area, first starting with the Pensacola Children's Chorus. I'm an 8-year alumni of them. And then I went to the University of West Florida, where I double majored in vocal performance and arts administration, with a goal of being an entertainment attorney, while also fostering my goal and passion with singing.
Oh my God, and when I say passion, I just can't wait till you sing. He's gonna sing, but not right now, but I wanna hear more about Nehemiah. Tell us about you.
Well, I'm a senior at UWF. I've been playing piano for about 8 or 7 years. I have just a passion for jazz and gospel music, so whenever he called me to come up here, I was more than happy to play. So,
and you, let me say that did you notice this? These are college graduates. He's about to graduate. These are college graduates. Okay, this is what I love, because you put that education first. Education is the key. Absolutely. That's going to open the door for a lot of things that like you want to be a music attorney.
Yes, ma'am.
You see, he's not stopping at this, the thing, that gift that God gave him. So you know God's going to just top it all off. Well, tell us more about what we can look from you. Tell us about what you got going at such a young age.
Well, thank you. So tomorrow, Neo and I are actually going to be playing a gig for the Florida Public Archaeology Network. And it's an event called Celebrating Our Ancestors. It's the first time that they've done this event. And it's celebrating the contributions and the many different cultures that enslaved people had to go through. And we're celebrating that. So I'm so happy to be a part of this, and to bring Neo along is a dream come true. And we're going to start our set at 2 p.m. Saturday, October 26th.
Listen at this now. Now, you see, and let me roll back and say what he says. He's talking about the culture, celebrating our history. And you see, this is why it's so important. I got to get this in, but perfect time to bring it in. This is why it's so important for you to go out there and vote this time, okay? Because you see, if they didn't know their history, it wouldn't mean as much to them to go out and sing as they are, because we can't allow anybody to take away what we have gone through, our history. If you don't know where you come from, you'll never know where you're going. Yes, and you see, the fact of it is that the two of you are learning this, and you're standing on the shoulders of so many giants that opened the door for you, and you sound like Harry Belafonte, okay? Do you know who that is? No.
I've heard the name, most definitely, but I haven't.
Okay, but He's one that back in the day. Okay, you standing on his shoulder.
Yes,
I mean, but tell us what you got coming up. I mean, the things that you're working on. I think you have a business that you're working with.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. So I am excited and just grateful to announce that I have launched my business, Middleton's LLC, and we're going to specialize in professional musical jingles, also one-on-one coaching, and then it'll also go under the live performances that I do as well too.
Do you think I have a chance? Law.
Yes, ma'am. We can get you in for some solo coaching.
Yeah, right.
Yes, ma'am.
Look at Nehemiah. Nehemiah said, I don't think so. Come on, Nehemiah.
Anything's possible.
He said, oh, anything's possible. Reach for the sky, right?
I tell anybody, most people tell me, but I can't sing. Come to the studio with me. Come to the studio with me, and we will find that voice. Everyone has a voice. You just have to unlock it.
Oh, really?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, really?
Yes, ma'am.
I have a voice, not just to talk, but I can sing.
Yes, ma'am.
Nehemiah, I'm with you, baby.
All right. Thank you.
I mean, but the two of you, how did you all meet? Because it seemed like a perfect combination right here.
So Neo and I met at UWF. We were in some classes together, and it's called Studio Hours. So we go listen to other music majors play. And there was this one day where Neo had to go, and all music majors are required to do it one time during the semester. So it was Neo's turn, and I listened to him, and I was like, man, this boy can play.
Right.
Like, I was so like surprised, but then also I was like, okay, this is another black male who I can collaborate with, and we can figure out a way to bring love through music to other people. And when I called him, and the moment that we started rehearsing,
that was all she wrote.
That's all she wrote.
I mean, that's beautiful. The collaboration, I could tell because of the fact that I was watching you guys as you were tuning up, and how you would say something and he would go ding, 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 and all that kind of good stuff, you know, but it was just working together.
Yes, ma'am.
And that's a great thing. So now the two of you, with what you're learning, how you're planning with this future, you're going to be an attorney and you're about to graduate. What did you major in?
IT.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I need you.
IT and music.
Oh,
Yeah.
IT.
Yeah, I'm
and
minor in music. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Do you think you ever go to the studio to learn to sing?
I mean, I would love to sing, to be honest.
But look at that voice you got.
What
He
voice?
said, okay, hey, listen that. Ethan says that everybody has a voice.
Yes, they
We've
do.
just got to find it. So he's going to go in and go beyond that soft palate
Yeah.
and get to the hard palate.
Yes, ma'am.
And teach you how to sing from the abdomen and not just from the
Right.
throat.
Okay,
That's the
music
problem.
technology. Come on.
Right.
A little bit.
Yes.
All right,
I mean, but
right.
I'm so glad to see that you all are doing that because of the fact that you talked about so many things as we were preparing to get ready for this. And I just want to commend you not to stop. Because I see it somewhere I read last night. You're performing somewhere else. I don't know where it is. It's so many things I was reading up on you last night. I was just going through it. I create this little pretty little thing with your picture popping out. And but it was really beautiful to see, and all the questions and the people that were clicking just to see, because I put it on all platforms.
Yes, ma'am.
And especially on TikTok. Oh my God. Do you all do TikTok?
Yes,
little
ma'am.
bit.
No wonder it was going crazy then. I mean, but the fact of it is that with that, and the fact that you do classical music, what is it that intrigued you to go that route? Not just like everybody else, I want to do rap. I just want to do R&B. Don't get me wrong, nothing, clean rap is good.
Yes,
But, clean rap. But what is it that intrigued you so to go toward classical music?
Well, I gotta give credit to my first ever vocal coach. Her name is Hanan Terabey, and I'm so grateful for her helping me to find my operatic voice. And it took a lot of time, most definitely, but it's learning that terminology, learning how the air passes that soft palate, if you will. If you take a cold drink of water and you go, and you feel that air passing that soft palate, then I know that I'm in voice and I'm on the body, if you will. And you guys will be able to see that when I perform.
Okay, so if I take a sip of this warm coffee and go, what palate am I going to? The hot palate? I'm just having fun.
It does help though. Honestly, I drink a lot of tea. People can drink coffee as well too. But the warmer the substance, you can also feel that cold air pass after you drink that warm substance. Then you can and feel that cold air pass easier. So that way I know that I'm on
So I noticed you're doing this. Listen, I'm getting my musical lesson this morning. You're going, and you're not coming through your nose. I mean, I see that.
Yes, ma'am.
So
Yes, ma'am.
that's
I'm
how
breathing.
the notes come out more clear when you.
Yes, ma'am. And it also goes into breathing on the vowel. You'll hear a lot of singers talking about when you're first starting to sing, and it's that onset. Most of the time you'll see, like, if it's an O vowel, then I'll go, and I'm singing on the vowel, or I'm breathing on the vowel, if you will. Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
That's just an example.
No, I can't. I'm so excited to wait to hear him because he's going to do a number, a classical number, and then he's going to come back and do this one that I requested from him to do because for such a time as it is, a change is going to come. So look, I tell you, these young guys are doing such fantastic things. If you've got events coming up, call on them. When you hear them, we need to support our young people. We need to really uplift our young people to help boost them on to the next level because out there in that music industry, it's not easy.
Not at all.
It's not easy at all. And you may think just because you have the voice, that makes a difference. No, it doesn't. There are so many other aspects. I know I've been doing that for 36 years. There are so many different aspects that you got to connect and get with the people that's going to really believe and support you and get somebody to be behind you. And I say that when you hear these voices, let's don't just look and go, oh, let's do something. If you know somebody, connect somebody. I believe that's how a community should work. When I say connecting with a community, let us all connect those dots so that it is a full tight puzzle that we got it all locked in together so we can secure what you want to do.
Absolutely.
And now even like with the two of you, you got your you're going to graduate this year with your IT degree and music.
Right.
And now you've already gotten your degree and going on now want to be an attorney. I mean, come on, that deserves a great big applause within itself because to do that, I think I thought about when you were telling me that was your goal. There's a guy by the name of, look him up. His name is, you don't know this kind of music, Omar Cunningham. He is a singer. And he went and got his law degree. And I was like, oh, wow, why did he do that? But when I talked to him, he said, no, just in case. I have something that's stronger. Somebody's going to always need law. And when he goes say, Judge, I told you. But no, the fact of it is you're thinking outside of the box and what we should all do. Enjoy the gift that you have, but yet plan for something that's going to be secure for one day when you get that family so that you want to go on to the next level.
Absolutely.
You know, and I encourage you to do that. And you were even talking about somebody in your family that's even writing books.
Yes, ma'am. So I am also the marketing director for my cousin.
Look
she
at
goes
that.
by Curly Nikki, and she is releasing her new book, Wake Up to Love. And I'm so happy and honored to be a part of this journey. I'm actually currently looking for book TikTok influencers so that we can get the book out on different social medias and just letting you guys know the different knowledge and tidbits of waking up to love and letting God fill you.
Oh, come on. He's got it in him, y'all. Yes. I mean, well, listen, I tell you what, we're talking with Ethan. I like just calling you Ethan. I'm not going to say your last name, Middleton. Ethan. And, and listen, we're going to go to break. Well, let me say thank you, first of all, to my fine sponsors that's going to be with me tomorrow downtown for the Breast Cancer Walk. It kicks off tomorrow at 8 o'clock in the morning, but I think I need to see you by 7:30. I've got your shirts, and as a matter of fact, I got extra shirts I'm going to give away. Now, but I want to say thank you so well to Pastor Burns there at Rise City Church. Thank you so much. Also, Sonny's Barbecue. I appreciate you with a perfect kind of love. Also, Starworth Insurance. Pastor Marcel Davis, I appreciate you. And of course, Mr. Ron Helm from District 4. We thank you for supporting Sonshine right here on Sunshine's Corner. We'll be back with Ethan right here on Sunshine's Corner.
My father was from Mexico. He had me in this country. My mother, her side of the family was a combination of German, Russian, Polish, typical American story. Because of their, wanting to come to this country for a better life, one of the biggest parts of that was having a vote. I live in this country. One of my most important rights is the right to cast a vote. You're an American citizen. You have the right to vote. Take advantage of that right. Affect change around you that you want to see. My name's Eduardo Lara, and I am strongly encouraging you to just vote.
Good day, Pensacola. Welcome to a new segment on health and wellness sponsored by Baptist Healthcare in partnership with Sunshine's Corner. Every first Wednesday of the month during Sunshine's telecast, we're going to be bringing you information about health and wellness and ways to make sure we're improving the quality of your health care here in Pensacola. After all, we want to ensure that you're going to the right place at the right time and for the right reason, and that you don't feel alone. Can't wait to see you.
When I saw the tumor on the MRI, my first thought was, am I going to be able to see my daughter again? The doctors knew if I did not end my pregnancy, I would lose my baby, I would lose my life, and my daughter would lose her mom. Florida has now banned abortion, even in cases like mine. Amendment 4 is going to protect women like me. We have to vote yes.
Let's work together to end breast cancer. October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and Blab TV and Sunshine's Corner, we're joining this year's annual Making Strides Against Breast Cancer Walk, and we want you to join us. Making Strides is happening on Saturday, October 26th, Seville Square, 8 a.m. A big thank you to all of our sponsors. We couldn't do it without you. And we can't end breast cancer without you. I'll see you there. And welcome back to Sunshine's Corner. It is time now that we give you the entertainment that was promised. Right now, we're going to travel and get some classical music. Welcome Ethan to Sunshine's Corner.
Che bella cosa na giornata e sole, n'aria serena dopo tempesta, per aria fresca, pareggiare festa. Che bella cosa na giornata e sole, tu sole più bello in ie, oh sole mio, stan fronte a te, oh sole mio, stan fronte a te, stan fronte a te. Quando fa notte, o sole se ne scende, me bene quasi na malicunia. Sotto a finestra, tora restaria. Quando fa notte, sole se ne scende. Stan fronte a te, oh sole mio, stan fronte a te, stan fronte a te.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Now, do you see what I was going on and on about? That is Ethan Middleton along with Nehemiah Trotman, and they are a combination that's absolutely fantastic together. I'll tell you, we've got more coming your way, so don't go anywhere because they're not done yet. Right here on Sunshine's Corner.
You finally found the perfect car in racing blue. You even got them to throw in the LED fog lights for free. Auto Owners insures your car because some people never learn to parallel park. That's simple human sense.
Ask the Messick Insurance Agency in Pensacola if Auto Owners make sense for you.
Keep going. More. No, stop! I remember the doctor handing me a baby boy that was blue, and I just held him because he was so cold. Due to the abortion ban, I was being forced to carry the baby from 23 weeks all the way to 37 weeks, and knowing that my son was going to die.
Having to watch your wife be in pain and continue to tell her to keep going, that everything's gonna be okay, knowing it's not. That was the hardest thing.
Government had no right to do that to my family. This ban is torture.
You're not going to vote. Seriously? Do you want your rights taken away? Seriously? You say that you're not going to vote, but you do? Well, think about it. If you don't, you've already lost them. Let me tell you something. If you do not vote, then you're giving up your rights. Think about it. I just need you to just vote. And welcome back to Sunshine's Corner. And oh my God, are you floored as well as I? I am just so in awe because of the talent that you have and the way that you have learned to execute that talent that God gave you. And if you're like me, I said, oh my God, is that coming out of him? I mean, that voice, and then the way I can see how you two, the eyes, you collaborate that way, that connection you have with your musical talent. But with that classical tune that you was doing, I forgot it. What's the name of it?
O Sole Mio.
Say it again.
O Sole Mio.
O Sole Mio. I got it. I mean, but what is it? Okay, you don't see many, and I've got to be transparent, many people of color doing opera locally. Now, there are a lot of them out there. Okay, let's go on back to Leontine Price way back then. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes,
that did not get the acknowledgement that some of the others have gotten. But with the talent, and when you discovered that you could do talent, I could just imagine your parents. I mean, I could just, being a mother, I can see your mama saying, baby, I mean, how is it that you realized that you wanted to do classical? Let's talk about that. The influence. Everything that you're doing that's not of the norm, how does that equate to where you are today, that you're sticking with it?
Well, one, I chose classical because you have to learn the foundations of it first. A lot of people go into music and they, like you said, they want to go into rap or they want to go into R&B. I wanted to know the fundamentals of it and how I can make myself better, how I can make my tone sound better, or how I can, for me personally, it's really about carrying that message on. How can I evoke that feeling into someone to spark that change, to get up and go do something? So that's the reason why I really chose classical music.
Right.
And then I'm honestly, throughout my college career, I also have to give props to Corey McKern, who's also the artistic director of the Pensacola Opera.
Okay.
He was my vocal coach throughout my 4 years as well too, and helped me find those different gigs and was like, okay, this is for your voice. We can also try this gig or try this area or this part of Pensacola. And it's taken me across Florida.
Did you try to do the R&B, or did you stick solely on the opera? What that word you use, the operatic?
Operatic voice, yes, ma'am. I want to say I stuck with that for a good little minute. I actually started with that, if you will. When I first started my my journey, it was all classical, and I wanted to find that foundation. And as my technique got better, then that's when you go to different, harder classical songs, if you will. And now I'm at the point now where I am mixing my gospel tone with my operatic tone and learning how to mix it with different songs, like the song that you requested.
Right.
So
it's coming.
So I'm very excited to share that as well.
No doubt. And with you, Nehemiah, okay, I see how you all were talking about you play with what the tone or something that he does. You know how to pick up on that. Is that, did I say that right?
Or just
Talk to me about that, how, with the collaboration with the two of you, the chorus, yes.
Oh, the chorus, okay. I just see what sounds best in the moment. Sometimes it can be different, but we usually do like one run through and then we'll see like, okay, is that too far or is his voice stretching? So we'll take it down, we'll transpose it like maybe down 2 steps so he can feel more comfortable and he can have more control of his voice and like project it more. That's usually what we do.
Are you the oldest in your family? You're only child or what?
I am actually the oldest. I have 2 younger brothers, Evan and Ellison.
Do they sing?
No, ma'am, they don't.
And I mean, do they want, okay, you can teach anybody how to sing.
Indeed, indeed.
Now, have you tried to teach them?
Well, we had to learn for the church choir, most definitely.
Okay.
So they definitely can sing. They know they can, but it's not something that
they want to do
throughout their lives. No.
What about you, Nehemiah?
With singing?
He stood up, he said, singing?
I mean, I try to stick to the keys. Maybe I'll do a karaoke night, but I don't really, yeah.
Well, you can do an instrumental. You can be another Steve.
Yeah.
Let that be another.
Hey, I'd love to do an instrumental.
You be talking on them keys for real.
Yeah.
I say that because I was watching with the two of you how you were collaborating and you said no. And the two of you just knew what to do and how to make it work. And I say that because I want young people to see there's more to than just rap. It's more to the music industry than rap. Now, please don't misunderstand me. Rap is fine. I'm not a fan of rap. I'm a fan of clean rap. I'm a fan of rap that has a message. I'm not a fan of the rap, drop it like it's hard. No, I don't like that because I think music serves as a messenger.
Oh, absolutely.
Music is a force that I could hear. It calms a savage beast. But if you're gonna tell me, oh, hit me down the road, coming up the hill, no, I don't want to hear that. But what you're doing is so powerful. And I hope that the two of you continue throughout your musical career. When he becomes that lawyer, you're going to be his IT, you're going to have your own IT company over his firm, so the both of you can still use that and grow with it.
And we receive that, thank you.
You know, because I believe that, I don't think God makes mistakes. He does not make mistakes.
Not at all.
When he causes two people to come together, it may be for a season, but I think that when he puts people together with two talents that work together, there's a purpose behind it. All we got to do is be conscious enough to follow him because he makes no mistakes.
None at all.
I want you to call in and talk to these fine people, 850-432-7768, to encourage them. Because if you thought that, what was that song called?
O Sole Mio.
That song was good. Wait till you hear what they're going to do next. Because I want to inspire them. 22?
22, yes, ma'am.
22 years old.
21.
21 years old and doing some fantastic things. So I say to you today, please support these young people. Reach out to them. Invite them to your events so that they can get more exposure for what they're doing that's outside of the norm of what you're used to doing. And that's what I encourage you to do today. This is what Sunshine's Corner is all about. We reach out to you so that we can find the things that are in our community that's been overlooked, and it's time to just try and know that you can do something else that's even better. We got more coming your way, and what we're gonna do is do this. We got a phone call, man. I had to look away for a moment. I'm so engulfed with you. It's absolutely unbelievable. Good morning.
Good morning, Sunshine. How you doing today?
We are doing just marvelous.
Yes, I want to say, I'm happy that your guest is on today, and it's amazing to hear that voice come out of that angel that you have on the show, and just want to just put blessing over his life, that both of them continue to, to strive forward so they can encourage more people that look like them into that same realm of study. And I wanted to check and see, because there are young people that's on your stage, have they had the opportunity to go vote, or are they of age to go vote?
Oh, I've already talked to them about that. That was the first conversation this morning. You know I'm on that voting team.
Yeah.
And they know what time it is, okay?
Indeed.
But thank you for calling to encourage them, because I think they're so talented. And the fact of it is, and even Nehemiah, you guys are doing something that people don't usually do. There's not too many people. Thank you, Eric. We'll talk to you soon, okay?
Thank you.
Bye-bye. But what you're doing is something out of the norm that people don't usually do, and that is to sing opera. And So what we're going to do is this. We got some more phone calls we need to take. So because I want people to encourage you because you guys are so talented. Let's go to the phone line. Good morning.
Hey, Sunshine, how are you?
I'm doing wonderful.
This is Triple L again.
Yes.
Yeah, hold on. I'm trying to put this on mute so you can hear me.
Yes,
but
ma'am.
anyhow, I had to delay my walk this morning, but I just wanted to acknowledge the guests that you have on there. We need to do more of that. Let our people know that our young black men are doing good things.
Yes.
They ain't all on the corners and in the street. So I just wanted to let you know, to tell them that I appreciate them and the talent that they have, and I'll have to catch the replay on the song they're doing for you because you know your girl.
I know my girl got you. But honey, they gonna do the song that I requested for them, and it's called. I chose this Triple L because of where we are in the world today. They're gonna sing "A Change Is Gonna Come," and I tell you.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm gonna catch it. I think it's 6 o'clock. It come back on.
No, today's Friday. Tomorrow you'll catch it at 5 o'clock.
Tomorrow at 5 o'clock.
Tomorrow
Okay,
at 5 o'clock.
Okay, will do, because I'm on my way out the door, but I caught this much of it this morning. So
Thank you, my love.
Love you, girl.
All right.
Okay, love you.
Love you
Okay.
too. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Everybody,
Bye-bye.
this is what we're talking about. We're encouraging these young people. And you see, people are behind you. When we find out, especially when our young people are doing things that needs to be done, it is the time now that we encourage you.
Absolutely.
Because you are our future. Man, everybody want to talk to you this morning. Good morning. Hello.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
I was just calling to give a shout out to Ethan Middleton.
Yes.
I just want to let him know he did a wonderful, wonderful job. This is his brother, Javion.
Oh, hey, Javion.
Thank you, LB.
You did wonderful, my boy. I have it on record and everything, man. Just keep on going, man. You're inspiring me, myself.
Thank you, LB, man. That means a lot.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Blessings.
All right, blessings, baby. Bye-bye. Oh,
right.
You know, his eyes are welling up with water. I mean, but that is so special. I mean, that is so special. But to see what you're doing, don't stop.
Absolutely.
Please don't stop. Man, you got my phones blowing up today, baby. I mean, good morning. Good morning.
Good morning, Sunshine. This is Dr. Earl Jackson out of Damascus Road.
Yes.
Just want to encourage Ethan. He's a member of Damascus Road, always in church. I didn't realize he had such a talent, so we just thank God for him and his family.
Oh, thank you, Pastor. Thank you so much, Pastor. Thank you, and have a great day, and thanks for calling.
Thank you.
All right, bye-bye. Oh, he's about to cry. Now, if you cry, then you're going to make me cry, and don't wet my makeup wrong. But no, what you're doing, Ethan, I'm telling you, when I heard that piece, I said, I got to have him. Because people need to know that our young black people, our young black men are not all out there. That you're doing something, and then you're going to work on your law degree. You're working on your IT degree. And I just say, you got my phones blowing up. They're the clinics right there, baby. Good morning.
Good morning, Sunshine. How you doing?
I'm doing wonderful.
Listen, I just wanted to surprise the man that made me a dad and tell him how proud I am of him as dad, as brother in Sigma. Both of my brothers in Sigma are right there. Hey, man, I love y'all. I love you for doing what you do. You do everything big, and I'm glad that we were able to, your mother and I were able to produce something that's an example for not just this community, but for the black community as a whole. I love you, man, and do what you do and keep doing it big.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sunshine, so much.
Thank you, love. Have a great day. I tell you, everybody, you see, he is weeping, and that is causing me to get emotional. Because of the fact that I love to see our young black men do what you're doing.
Love for them.
Good morning.
And good morning, ma'am. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir, I can.
I want you to know I have love for them two men that's on that stage. They don't know me. I'm a 62-year-old man. I'm handicapped, but I want you to know I love them, I inspire them, and I give them hope from now on. And those two young men are going to go a long, long way. We love you today, and y'all have a good day.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. And you see, Ethan, I mean, this is what I'm talking about. This is why I was darn determined to have you on, because you're doing something. I mean, don't get me wrong. There are a lot of people out there who have a lot of talents. But what you're doing is something that's totally different that we don't get often, and that's classical music. And I want you to never, ever stop. I've never had this many phone calls in this little short of time. Good morning. Hello. Okay, somebody's there. We're going to go here then. Let's try that one. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes.
Thank you for letting me call in. My name is Kelly Poe. Ethan Middleton is my nephew, and I just wanted to call to say your performances are awesome. What you just did this morning, what you've been doing. Ethan is literally a manifestation of someone who was born with their gift and knows their gift from the beginning.
Amen.
From the cradle on. He has walked this path since a baby, literally. Everything that he's doing, we've seen glimpses of this. My mother, Minnie Poe, his mother, Christy Poe, grandmother's aunt, we've watched him. We've nurtured him, and we are so incredibly proud of you. I pray that I'm not embarrassing you, but my cup runneth over. You are awesome, and it's so beautiful to see you walk in your purpose and to hold on to the gift that God has given you. Please don't ever lose sight of your purpose and your gift. This is divine. Your ancestors, my dear, Big Mama, all of them, they're proud. And I have to get back to you with the Belafonte at the school this time. But you stand on those shoulders too, but as well as the ones that have been with you and are still walking with you.
Absolutely.
I'm so proud of you. So proud of you. And young man, thank you.
Nehemiah.
Yes, it's like I see you, I acknowledge you. It's awesome. And I'm really proud of you. I hope that the people are really listening and get a chance to come out tomorrow as well to see him in person, to see them in person.
Yes.
It's a whole nother feel. And I think with Sonshine, you are really absorbing that energy because it's a whole experience.
Yes, it is.
A whole experience.
It is.
So,
thank you, sweetheart. Thank you.
Thank you to Kelly.
You're welcome, baby. Y'all have a good one.
You too. I tell you, everybody, we're talking now. You see, the community is behind our young. Oh, we got another one. Oh. Even we're going to end up using that whole box there, okay? It's going to be gone. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes.
I'm calling to encourage these young men to go on, and I'm just so proud of them. I just lost for words for them, but I just pray for the young men, and I pray that God would just bless them and they keep going on. It just blessed my heart to see them on TV this morning.
Thank you so much. And I tell you, we just got to continue because they are so talented and they're using that purpose what God has given them, and they haven't lost their focus.
Yes, and I just praise God for them, and I'll be praying for them.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
It just makes me feel good to see our black boys. I just got a grandson graduated in Air Force yesterday, and I just praise God for the young men that God is blessing them to move on in life.
Amen. Thank you so much.
And I just appreciate just seeing them on the TV this morning. That you're bringing them forth and let the world see that God is blessing young men.
Yes, He is. Yes, He is.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
And you're welcome.
All right, bye-bye. Everybody,
Bye-bye.
see, this is what I'm talking about. I'm one like this. When there is something that I think the community needs to be aware of, I'm all about sharing it. I want to get the word out. That's the purpose of this show. This is a community show. This is a community show. And how do we do that? We go into the community, we find it, and we share it. Man, you got my phones blowing up. I mean, they blowing up from the top up. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes.
I am calling because I was just changing the channel and I saw these two young men who basically look just like me. I wanted to encourage them. I'm not a family member, but I always believe that you need to give individuals their flowers while they are still among us.
Amen.
And it's a joy to sit there and see how the light in their faces and their talent. And I just want to encourage them to stay focused. And based upon what I hear, they seem like they got a good support cast of family and friends in that community. I'm not from Florida, but I was just flipping and I saw these two young men, and it's something that is inspirational. And I just hope that they stay on point and continue to be a success. And just one thing, I just want to just encourage them to stay in God's will. If you do that, it's going to be all right.
Amen.
Yeah.
Amen.
They have a gift, and that's something that we need more today.
Yes.
And I appreciate you bringing them on this show. We need more shows like this, to be honest with you.
Thank you.
But I just want to encourage them from a black man to young black men. Stay focused, young brothers.
Thank you.
I'm telling you, it's beautiful. It's beautiful.
Wait till you hear my next song. Oh, I'll probably be crying through the whole set.
Yeah, I'm going to sit here and watch it then. So.
All right. Thank you so much for your call.
Not a problem.
All right.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. I said, you see, Ethan, what you're doing, this is why I want to emphasize on the fact that, see, when you went classical, and you don't hear many of our young black men doing classical that we hear, especially here on the Gulf Coast, especially here in Gambia County, what you have, and you see how the community is stepping up, that they're behind you for what you're doing is so fantastic. The both of you and what you've got, your education first, and then, but you're yet utilizing the gift that God has given you. Don't stop. I mean, goodness, we got another call. You know what? I'm going to have you here every day. Hi. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, you're on the air.
I'm on the air?
Yes.
Hi, this is Teresa Burgess from University of West Florida.
Yes.
Hi, and I just want to say we are so proud of Nehemiah and Ethan. The faculty and staff at the University of West Florida are just so proud of you guys. They are hardworking. They are kind, smart, intelligent young men, and we're just so proud of you.
Oh, I tell you.
Thank you, TT.
Oh, man, you got them in tears.
But love you guys, Nehemiah, Ethan. Proud of you. Oh, here's Ruben.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you, ma'am, and thank you so much. Oh, wow, this is beautiful. Thank you so much for your call.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Do you see what you're reaching? You're going from the north, the south, the east, and the west, and everybody's reaching out to you because of what you have. That talent that you have is a God-given. So I say to you, I'm trying to make sure I got that going back, because I think I got somebody on hold. I don't know. It won't go away. But but we got, what I'm saying to you, as you can tell, the support that's behind you, the love.
I feel it. And I thank every single one of y'all, for real. Thank you.
I mean, just don't stop. I mean, and with what you're doing with your business, God got his hands on it.
He does.
If he takes you to it, baby, he's going to take you through it.
Yes, he will.
And just hold on to that. Nehemiah, you're going to be right there. But I told you when I see y'all on BET, you better say hi.
Come on.
Now I'm going to fly out and say, you didn't say hi? Okay, but no, but really, what I'm saying, somebody didn't hang up on the other end. That's what that is. Okay, I tried to hang it up. Let's try it again. Boop. 1, 2, 3, 4. They got to hang me up on the other end. But anyways, what I'm saying to you is, this is why I reach out every day, ladies and gentlemen, to try to get things in the community that's important to us. I'm not here every day just to say, okay, let's do a show. Let's talk about this. No, I go to the things that I think that's important for us. I want to be that voice, whereas sometimes some people don't want to talk about it, but it needs to be talked about. I think there are things in the community that we don't know of that should be brought to the top so that you can see what we really have here and not just lean in one way. There are so many different talents, and who would have thought that this young man right here, and I love it with a perfect kind of love, that he chose the path that he's chosen, that God instilled in you. And to connect the two of you, and I tell you, nothing makes me more proud than to hear that you're yet in school, You're going back to school. You've already obtained 1 degree. You're about to graduate. When you graduate? This year?
Yeah, in fall.
Oh, he's going to graduate here in just a few months.
Yeah.
Well, no, it's fall now. You'll be graduating.
Well, next year actually.
Next year.
December fall.
Okay,
yeah.
December. Still, you're there. You're going to have your IT degree. And look at your family there at UWF. They're watching. They're supporting. They know what you bring to the table. And that's what I want you to say. I want you to take a time and do this for me. I want you to encourage somebody today, young as yourself. They may not be at home, but they'll be at home tomorrow to see the show at 5 o'clock. To inspire somebody to stay focused. It gets hard sometimes, but that doesn't mean that you give up. What would you say to them today? How would you inspire?
What I would tell you is there are only 24 hours in a day. Do one thing that you feel will take you to the next level. Continue to do that one thing every single day. Add on to it. Maybe 1, 2, 3. Add on those different objectives. Complete those objectives every single day.
Absolutely.
And then watch how your life unfolds.
What about you, Nehemiah?
Stay in the love.
I'd say, at least for musicians, I feel like a lot of times we compare, and I feel like it's important not to be the best, but to be better. Don't put yourself in a box. I had to learn that very early on, because a lot of people can do a lot of things. Like, people are gifted from way early, but some of the things that they do, they can't do what I do.
Absolutely.
So focus on the things that make you better and make you stand out.
Absolutely.
And you'll always succeed.
Keep that. And listen, everybody, I tell you what, we're about to go take a break, and we're going to come back with my requested song from Ethan and Nehemiah, and they're going to be doing a classic that I went back for such a time as it is. They're going to do the original from Sam Cooke, and a change is going to come. I want to thank my sponsors that's going to be with me tomorrow. They're at the Breast Cancer Walk, kicking off in the morning at 8 o'clock. I'll see you by 7:30. Let me say a heartfelt thank you for those who believe that what we're doing makes a difference. That will be you, Pastor Burns at Rise City Church, Sunday's Barbecue. We've got Stallworth Insurance Company, and of course, Ron Helms from District 4. So I thank you, and I look to see you tomorrow. So we'll be back right after this with more from Ethan and Nehemiah on Sunshine's Corner.
As we come upon this election, it's important for everybody to get out and vote. It is critical. Voting is the cornerstone of our democracy. It lends a voice to everyone, to the people, to make sure that America is the society that we want it to be, that everybody wants it to be. If you don't get out and vote, you really don't have anything to complain about. My name is Troy Rafferty, and I want to encourage everybody to just vote.
Gilmarine, your one-stop shop for all your boating needs. We offer a vast selection of parts, accessories, and electronics. Discover our range of used boats in every size, shape, and brand, all ready to get you on the water today. And we provide expert advice and top-notch customer service to ensure you have the best boating experience. We service all outboard, inboards, stern drives, jet drives, and personal watercraft. Our certified staff will get you back on the water. Visit Gilmarine at 3541 West Fairfield Drive, Pensacola.
I'm Emily Echeverria, Marketing Communications Director for Council on Aging of West Florida and the host of Coming of Age. Watch our show to find out what we're doing for our seniors and their families, and hear from area experts and local business owners about their programs and services. Want to help? Find out how you can work with us to bring a better future to our seniors. Watch Coming of Age, 3:30 p.m. Wednesdays, only on Blab TV.
We live in a country that incarcerates its own people more than any other nation in the world.
The individual can age out of crime. So if you have an emerging adult, 18 years of age, 20 years, now that person is 38, he or she 9 times out of 10 is no longer thinking like he or she once thought when they were 18. This is a good time to have a second look for everyone.
I was sentenced to 24.5 years. There are so many other people that have these tremendously long sentences, and the impact that it has on families, the impact that it has on your own mental health. It's time for our nation to recognize that we actually have human beings that are behind bars who make mistakes.
We have 50 years of data that proves to us emphatically that the old way of doing things no longer works.
Animal Allies is looking for volunteers, and there are many ways that you can help. From taking care of cats to using your computer and social media skills, any and all assistance is greatly appreciated. We have morning and afternoon shifts every day or help at adoption events. You can even foster a kitty at home. And it counts towards community service hours for bright futures. Find Animal Allies Florida on Facebook and Instagram, or go to aaflorida.org/volunteer.
Watch a new episode of Crime Stoppers Wanted Fugitives every Friday at 6 p.m. Your tips may be eligible for a cash reward, featuring items about officer training, various aspects of police work, and crime prevention information. You'll hear about upcoming family-friendly engagement events as well. Don't miss Crime Stoppers Wanted Fugitives every Friday at 6 p.m.
Florida's near-total abortion ban outlaws abortion before many women even realize they're pregnant. The ban means many survivors of rape, incest, and human trafficking will be forced to carry their attacker's child against their will. The ban forces doctors to delay critical medical care until their patient is on the brink of death or face felony charges. This ban puts the health, lives, and futures of women in our state at risk. Get the truth about Florida's near-total abortion ban.
Get your tickets now to EntreCon 2024. You'll learn how to turn your dreams of starting a business into a reality. Current business owners will learn the secrets to making your business more successful. With 31 speakers, you'll have access to a diverse range of experts, actionable strategies, and dynamic networking to help you with your path to greatness. EntreCon 2024 is November 13th and 14th at 3 locations in downtown Pensacola. Get your tickets at entreconpensacola.com. That's entreconpensacola.com.
And welcome back to Sunshine's Corner. I'm not going to delay any longer. It is time now for Ethan to do my requested song right here. A Change Is Gonna Come on Blab TV.
I was born by the river in a little tent, and oh, just like that river I've been running ever since. It's been a long time coming, but I know a change gon' come. Oh, yes it will. It's been too hard living, but I'm afraid to die, 'cause I don't know what's up there beyond the sky. It's been a long time coming, but I know a change gon' come. Oh, yes it will. I go to the movies and I go downtown, but someone keeps telling me don't hang around. It's been a long time coming, but I know a change is gonna come. Oh, yes it will. Then I go to my brother and I say, brother, help me, please. But he winds up not thought that I couldn't last for long, but now I think I'm able to carry on. It's been a long time coming, but I know a change is gonna come. Oh, yes, it will.
Oh, what a song. What a song. What a song. Everybody, that was Ethan Middleton along with Nehemiah Trotman. And I tell you, what a combination. I want to encourage you for these young men. They are out doing things in the community. Don't forget about the event that they're going to be doing tomorrow, downtown Pensacola. But I want you to make sure that you encourage them to go out and support them. And I know that they are going to continue with what God has given them to take it on to the next level. I appreciate you guys getting up early for me this morning to come out and sing for me. But the way you did that has inspired so many others. If they have not heard or done classical music, this is what you need to really, really do. Know that we have so many given talents that we can certainly use them all. And I say to you guys, keep moving, keep doing what you're doing. We've got to get out of here. It's been a fantastic day. I mean, everything has been simply great. I tell you, got emotional, but that's okay. But I want to leave you as I do every single day. Never, ever, ever lose your focus. Always remember this one thing. If you keep God first in whatever you do, I guarantee you this, you're going to be a total success. So until Monday for another day of sunshine, know that I do love you with a perfect kind of love. Keep right on shining while I'm gone and have yourself a great weekend. See you then. Sunshine's Corner, being brought to you by Quint and Richie Studer.